Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for joining the call. Today, Apple is reporting revenue of $119.6 billion for the December quarter, up 2% from a year ago, despite having one less week in the quarter. EPS was $2.18, up 16% from a year ago, and an all-time record. In services, we set an all-time revenue record with paid subscriptions growing double digits year over year. Starting tomorrow, Apple Vision Pro, the most advanced personal electronics device ever, will be available in Apple stores for customers in the U.S. with expansion to other countries later this year. Now let's turn to the results for the December quarter, beginning with iPhone. We're proud to report that revenue came in at $69.7 billion, 6% higher than a year ago. Turning to Mac, revenue came in at $7.8 billion, up 1% year over year, driven by the strength of our latest M3-powered MacBook Pro models in spite of having one less week of sales. In iPad, revenue for the December quarter was $7 billion, down 25% year over year due to a difficult compare with the launch of the M2 iPad Pro and the 10th generation iPad during the December quarter last year, and one less week of sales. In wearables, home, and accessories, revenue came in at $12 billion, down 11% from a year ago. Meanwhile, our AirPods lineup continued to be a holiday favorite. In services, we set an all-time revenue record of $23.1 billion, an 11% year-over-year increase. With the redesigned Apple TV app, we've made it easier for subscribers to enjoy all their favorite shows, movies, and sports, including Apple TV Plus hits like Masters of the Air, Monarch, and Slow Horses. Across all Apple TV Plus productions, we've now earned 2,050 award nominations and 450 wins since we've introduced the service. We're also excited to have a new season of Major League Soccer kicking off this month. We're looking forward to seeing Lionel Messi return to the field and to following all of our favorite teams in what is sure to be an incredible season. And we're counting down to the Apple Music Super Bowl halftime show featuring Usher.
During the December quarter a year ago, two unique factors affected our results. First, we had an additional week in the quarter, and second, we had COVID-related factory shutdowns that limited iPhone supply. We estimate that the net impact of these two factors resulted in a 2 percentage point headwind to our revenue performance this quarter. Customers are loving the new iPhone 15 family, with the latest reports from 451 Research indicating customer satisfaction of 99% in the US. In fact, many iPhone models were among the top-selling smartphones around the world during the quarter. According to a survey from Kantar, iPhones were 4 out of the top 5 models in the US and Japan, 4 out of the top 6 models in urban China and the UK, and all top 5 models in Australia. In the March quarter a year ago, we were able to replenish channel inventory and fulfill significant pent-up demand from the constraints. We estimate that this impact added close to $5 billion to the March quarter's total revenue last year. When we remove this impact from last year's revenue, we expect both our March quarter total company revenue and iPhone revenue to be similar to a year ago.
We are incredibly excited about the enterprise opportunities with Vision Pro. I've seen several demos from different companies. Luca mentioned several in his opening remarks, but Walmart has a very cool merchandising app. There are firms that are doing collaboration, design collaboration apps. There are field service applications, really all over the map. Yeah, if you look at iPhone in China mainland, which I think has been the focus of a lot of interest, and you look at it in constant currency, so more of an operational view, we were down mid-single digits on iPhone. And so it was the other things that drove the larger contraction year over year. On the good news side, we had solid growth on upgraders year over year in mainland China, and we had 4 of the top 6 smartphone models in urban China.
On the product side, our gross margins increased sequentially 280 basis points. I would say the 2 primary components of the increase are a favorable mix. Of course, iPhone did very well. We did very well with our high-end models. And leverage, of course, it's the biggest quarter of the year for us, and so we get the leverage effect. We've had, good expansion over the last few quarters, and now we are guiding to 46 to 47%, which obviously is very strong, and we're very happy with it.